evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Dirtdogs International Racing Network. I'm your host, Jake Keith, ready to rip down the house for the Dirtdog International Racing Network's
Dirtdogs International Racing Network
PitRoad Practice show here. We're going to run some hot laps, of course. Hopefully we can get enough drivers in here this week to be able to run the show properly. It looks like we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got all 5 classes of racing in here thus far. So, all drivers within the sounds of the shout of my voice, please come on in and run the PitRoad Practice show with us. It's nothing but fun. That's all it's for. And it's for anybody that usually does not have a chance to get up in the booth, as to where tonight you will have a chance. We're going to let these guys hammer out practice for a little while here. We got to get that track ripped up for these front-wheel drive challengers. We do see one challenger in here. It looks like another one is filed in. So, hopefully we can get some more challenger drivers in here as well. 2 cars of them, that nature. We also have 2 pro lates, 2 sprint cars, and 3 big block modifieds so far. So, like I said, come on down and run with us here at Lanier as we get ready to hammer it out, the PitRoad Practice show. Like I said, drivers, come on in, have some fun with us. Try to get all the drivers we can that want to come in and try to practice with us before the show. Also, if you're going to get in on Monday's show, the Discord, if you get in on our Discord, we have the setup for Monday's show for the Dirt Street Stocks and the 360s if you want to get in on that. Also, I believe Connor Hughes, the admin on the night, will be handing it out all night throughout the PitRoad Practice show here this evening. So, hopefully, we'll be able to keep this thing rolling and going. I'm surprised I don't see practice. A few more minutes, let these guys hang around practice. We'll be ripping, rocking, and rolling here for the PitRoad Practice show. So pretty much what happened here with the PitRoad Practice show, to give you a little bit of insight of what we were trying to plan on doing with this, is we wanted to give guys practice for the Monday night show. We wanted to give these guys practice with one of the slick parts of the track. As we know, with all 5 classes out here on the track is going to be slip out quick. Pretty much we want to see how all these drivers are going to be able to go out about 5 cars at a time to see how they handle out their slick track and handle their setups so they can make tweaks and adjustments. We do have open program models, open big block modifieds, and open TM optimals. But for anybody that wants to get a little bit of practice in for the fixed setups on Monday, like I said before, my Discord has the setup in there. The Monday setups in the Discord, and you will be able to get in that. Otherwise, ask Connor Hughes. We got it in there. Discord or the setups to you guys. Also, you'll end up having to ask Nicholas Fan too. Nick has the sprint car out there. Nick likes the sprints set up. Big shout out to our sponsors, Dead Canvas Arts, which I forgot to put them in the description of the video. But big shout out to Wild Racing for supplying the 360 setups there. They just come on board and help us out. Also, big shout out to Chummy Motorsports, as he is the one financially supporting us here to be able to put on these shows in the Dirtdogs. Drivers are hammering out the track now. And the sprint cars are really fast. Nicholas Lamb, Connor, and Haney putting the first 2 fastest laps now on Pro Lates Jacob. Poffenberger. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Gonna put the third fastest time right behind him. Gonna be Josh Bonus. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But you'll never know until they get in there. We're live from the PitRoad Practice Show, ladies and gentlemen. Ripping down the house here at Lanier National Speedway. Let's pull up tonight's racing show. Check this stuff on out. That little itty bitty screen we see right there. Kind of crazy and hard to see on, but who's gonna give it a try? 47% humidity with 83 degrees. Sorry, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly cloudy out for the PitRoad Practice Show today. You see them clouds up the sky, a little bit with that wind barely blowing. Lanier National Speedway here in Georgia, down here in Brazelton. Ready to rip up the house for the little over a quarter-mile dirt track that is Lanier National Speedway. I love putting on these races for these guys, man, and I can't wait. I'm hoping Connor Hughes is down there. I don't see his name up in here. But if nonetheless, we got Nicholas' name here. Good time. Connor, brother, if you're out there, please shout out. I want to know if you're alive, brother.
International Racing Network.
Well, these drivers are filing in. We're waiting on race control to put these guys at bay so we can send them out class by class to get the racing show underway. Race control can pop on in. We're ready to rip, rock, and roll, but until then, they're ripping up Lanier here nationally with these big blocks. Sprint cars, pro late, dirt, street stocks, and Challenger front wheel drive, Kia. Okay, we got some front-wheel drive guys beating over the 360 driver Nicholas Lamb in the pits on his side. That's Seb Cliff hammering down. So Connor Hughes finally making his way up here so we can get the show under the way. Well, that's it for a lot of you guys left. Bam! The prolate's coming down onto the 123 of Eric Sprouse. We got some action coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We got hat lamps ready to crank out. Track is slicking off here, ladies and gentlemen, at Lanier, and the challenge drivers are going to love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Connor Hughes up in the booth with us. Connor, who are we going to send out first here for the PitRoad Practice show?
First will be front-wheel drives.
Front-wheel drive's going to hit the track, so let's see some front-wheel drive action here. Run down some hot laps. So we got some big block modified out there, and we got a 360 Sprint that's not supposed to be on the track as of right this minute. So hopefully we can get these guys off the track here in a minute. Otherwise, race control will have to do their duties. And the challengers are going to run up and down here at Lanier. Eric Sprouse leading off in a 123 machine. Seb Cliff hitting the track air in the 1 and 2. We got Steve Myers hitting the track in the 277 black and purple big block as well. Not supposed to be out there on the track. Front wheel drive challengers are out on the track. Here we got Juan van Rensburg ripping it up down the back, stretch down into 3 and 4 as he comes around the low side. He's trying to push out to the outside on the front stretch as he's got, I believe, Seb right behind him. No, that's Eric Sprouse approaching the backside behind him. Steve Myers in the big block up in the wall trying to stay out of the way. Here's race control going to tell him that he has to be off track. Here we see that black, red, yellow, green, blue machine back behind the 123 of Eric Sprouse. Sprouse pushes out wide and gets a little loose there on the back stretch, pushing down into 3 and 4. Here comes Seb, Cliff, and Juan Rensburg behind him. Front wheel drive super challengers here at Lanier, practicing, running hot laps down. Getting ready for tomorrow night's Monday Night Main Event hosted show. Looks like that'll be it for the front wheel drive challengers. Connor Hughes, what's going to be next up on the list here heading out on the track?
It'll be big blocks, hopefully, if they listen.
Big block modifieds. If you listen out there, be on the stream. If you are not, make sure you're in our Discord. We're going to try to pull up Eric Sprouse, Seb, Cliff, or Juan Van Rensburg real quick up to the booth as we get a quick word. Sprouse is in the Discord. Sprouse, man, up in the booth, you got a copy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, that was an awesome run there in the front wheel drives. The track seems like it's slicking off. How's it handling out there for you in that 123 machine?
It's handling all right. I think it needs to be slicked off a little better. Ain't nothing like practice earlier where I was doing a 14.737.
Well, you were definitely hammering out the laps. That black, red, blue, green, multicolored car was trying to get up to your rear side there, but you had a little bit of misfortune, got a little loose off the corner, and but you held on to it for that little bit of a hot lap run. Man, is there anybody you want to shout out or anything here for the front wheel drives?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out my wife over here beside me for supporting what I do. And thank you guys for putting this show on.
Yeah, it's just all about having fun here for the Dirt Dog International Pit Road Practice Show, and we appreciate all the drivers that come out and run, and good luck to you in the next run for the front wheel drive challengers.
All right, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the big block modifieds are out there on the track. Shane Myers looks like he is the only big block out there, so we're going to let him run out some practice laps here at Lanier. Connor, what's going to be up after the big block modifieds?
We're going to have sprint cars.
Awesome, the 360 sprints. It does look like we got a street stock driver out there, but being that he's a
That
little bit
was the plan. I let him go out there.
Awesome. Being that he's slower.
Since we only have
awesome.
one.
Yeah, he is the only one, too. That is a shock, because usually the dirt street stocks are getting hammered. But they're probably all just ready and antsy, waiting for the show on Monday. Also, I don't know if you were able to give any of these guys the setups for the 360s or the dirt street stocks, but hopefully these guys have the setup. If not, it is in Discord. Make sure you look under Monday's setup so you can get that before Monday's show and hammer down some practice so we can have a good Monday show. Tomorrow night, Memorial Day, we will have a Memorial Day stream live right here at the Dirt Dog International Racing Network. All right, dirt street stocks and big block modifieds are now going to hit the pits as we get ready to see the 360 sprints hit the track. There we see Nicholas Lamb heading down pit road. Conrad Haney out there on the track. Connor Hughes as well, as he's going to rip it up around that outside edge. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4 around the outside edge. Connor Hughes heading down to the front stretch. Conrad Haney, excuse me, in the 14. This was the second fastest time by Nicholas Lamb. As Lamb is going to rip the outside edge here as well. 360 sprint cars ripping it up here at Lanier National Speedway. The PitRoad Practice Show and the Monday Night Main Event is open to anybody that wants to come in and run. We run under hosted sessions and we broadcast live. We just ask that you please jump into our Discord and obey the rules as Connor Hughes goes over the rules before every race. We have 5 classes of racing: the Dirt Street Stocks, the Big Block Modifieds, the 360 Sprint Cars, the Pro Late Models, and the Front Wheel Drive Super Challenger Kia Optimas. So if that sounds like anything that you might want to be interested in running, the Dirt Street Stocks are fixed and the 360s are fixed as well. But YOB setups, being the men that they are, hooking us up here at Dirtdogs with them setups. We make them fixed and they are fast. Come and have some fun. Run with us on Mondays and Sundays. Conrad Haney in that 14 machine on the front stretch, going down into 1 and 2. Digging low, trying to find that grip anywhere and everywhere that he can. Nicholas Lamb looks like he went down pit road, so we'll see what's coming up next. Conrad, what's going on next? Connor the Conrad, come on, what's going on next? Come on, don't ignore me, brother.
Big Blocks and Dirt Street Stocks are coming up next.
I
was trying to download the setup.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was just like, man, don't ignore me, brother. We love you here. Shane Myers hitting the track. And that number 1 machine. Around the outside, the Big Block Modifieds ripping it up. Here it is. Drivers, when and if you do decide to try to run the PitRoad Practice Show, we do try to hope that you will stay in the lobby as we want to try to choreograph all classes of racing hitting the track. We want to send out Dirt Street Stocks first, followed by the Big Block Modifieds within an order, but sometimes we're not able to do so because not all you guys sit here and wait for it to be choreographed. So please, if you're going to get in on the PitRoad Practice Show, make sure you're ready to sit tight for at least an hour and get the show on the road. Hammering down practice, Shane Myers going to hit the track one more time. He's on the back stretch around 1 and 2, or 3 and 4, excuse me, around that outside edge. We're riding on board with him. Ripping it up around that outside edge. Here he goes, the number 1 machine, Shane Myers. Doing his thing in the Big Block Modifieds. Big Block Modifieds now done overweight. Shane Myers put it up into the catch fence. So we will see what happens here. Who gets sent out next? Connor, what's up next?
Next will be front wheel drives in the sprint cars.
Super Challenger front wheel drives in the sprint cars, baby. Here we go. Challenger Kia Optimas 360 sprints to the lineup chute and on the track. Connor Hughes is out on the track. Eric Sprouse out on the track. It looks like these drivers are filing out. So, it looks like we may be coming to a close here for the end of the Pit Road Practice show. But it has been a blast, and we will keep continuing on every Sunday here at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So we got Eric Sprouse in the 123 Challenger machine, the Kia Optima. The front wheel drive ripping it up. We got Connor Hughes out there on the track already as well. And the number 5 machine. See if any other Challenger drivers make their way out onto the track. We'll see a little blink there from Connor, but it didn't affect him too bad. Somebody has stepped into the yard. Who is it? Hercules stepped into the yard. Beware the dog, brother. Hercules. It's probably not even how it's said. Hercules. Hercules. Sorry for messing your name up, man. We got Shay Jeffrey hitting the track out here in the 35 machine. Newcomer coming on out. We had a bunch of drivers come on in earlier. Claude Kelly looking to make their way in the pro lates. But these drivers have all fallen off. We got the sprint cars out here. Shay Jeffrey trying to track down Connor Hughes. We got the 123, the Kia Optimas. That's Eric Sprouse, excuse me. Eric Sprouse out here with that badass looking helmet. Look at that thing. That thing is so dope. We're ripping it around. Lanier National Speedway. Oh, the 30 machine. 35 down into the wall. The 5, Connor Hughes. Coming around 3 and 4 to the front stretch. Looking to chase down the 123 of Eric Sprouse. Aaron Gregory stepped into the yard. Beware the dog, brother. Beware the dog. So it's come to my attention that Race Control's chat or the chats in the iRacing I've been messing up. Anthony Karff out there saying that his is messing up as well. Aaron Gregory. I'm not sure if he's having one or anything, but he's working on. Anthony Karff said he's having issues with his radio. J.R. Warner wasn't able to hear Race Control as well. Not sure what's going on with iRacing's radios, but I've been having issues with it as well, trying to spot for a couple of my other guys. So it's tough out here. It's tough out here. bear with us. If you don't know already, jump in our Discord, please. Make sure you jump in our Discord. If you get in the Discord, you'll be able to get the rules and all that stuff, and we'll give you the rundown when it comes down to race day and all that stuff. That's the best part, because usually there's a driver every time. Sprints, challengers, whacking the track. If anybody's left out there, make sure that you guys are getting ready to line up next. Prolate, big blocks. Here we go, Anthony Carf, the ice cream man, gonna come out to play, finally. Got the popsicles ready, ladies and gentlemen, and they are not the little ones. They're the big fat boys, just like you remember from back in the day when you were a kid. Anthony Carf putting down a pretty fast lap so far, sitting in the 12th spot. Let's see him hammer down a really good one. The track is really slicking off in that middle line there as we see the challenger head down to the inside line, letting the sprints have it. That's Eric Sprouse in the 123. See Carf getting a little loose. Coming on to the back stretch. He heads down into 3 and 4. He's got Connor Hughes right behind him in the 5 machine onto the back stretch. Dipping down low. Hughes going to try to get that 90 machine to take them popsicles. Not able to pull it off as Carf brings this one on home. Guys, we're going to give these guys a little bit of an intermission. Anybody and everybody that is left still in the lobby, if you want to be able to hammer down some laps, well, now's the time to do it. The track's looking off, and everybody can head on out. It looks like Eric Sprouse getting into the top 10 with a front-wheel drive, faster than all the big blocks, faster than 2 of the slowest Pro Late Model drivers. Whole 3 of the slowest Pro Late Model drivers. Holy cow, look at that front-wheel drive Kia Optimus. Get it here at Lanier. Up at the top, you see scrolling across the ticker the fastest times. Top 10, we got the 123, Eric Sprouse. Faster than Jacobs, Dalton Jacobs, who's sitting in an 11th spot with a Pro Late Model, and Thonis. Josh Thonis, who's sitting 12th with a Pro Late as well. Back behind them guys, we got the fastest big block modified of Aaron D. Gregory, the B-Main Warrior. As we see that name again from Season 1. That is a familiar name right there. Also, you got all these other guys. Myers, Woodrow, Blair, Gillian, Cliff. Lots of fast times out here, but that's going to conclude it here for tonight for the Pit Road Practice Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keith, ripping down the house here for the Dirt Dog International Racing Network. As always, I just want to tell each and every one of you guys out there, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, don't do what I wouldn't do unless you name it after me. So until next time, much out and love. Woof, woof.